There's a version of Ben Shephard that millions of viewers think they know. The warm smile, the easy banter, the calm professionalism that makes early mornings feel a little more manageable. But what was quietly unfolding behind that familiar face is something most people watching from their sofas never suspected for a moment. For years, Ben Shephard has been one of the most dependable names in British daytime television. Whether anchoring the desk on Good Morning Britain, trading jokes with co-hosts, or steering some of the show's most emotionally charged interviews, he has always projected an air of effortless control. That image, it turns out, was only part of the picture. Good Morning Britain itself is no stranger to scrutiny. As ITV's flagship morning program, it operates in one of the most demanding environments in British broadcasting. Live television, breaking news, unpredictable guests, and an audience that expects both information and personality before most people have finished their first cup of tea. The pressure on its presenting team is relentless, and for a long time, Ben appeared to carry that pressure without showing a single crack. What has since emerged, however, tells a more human story. In interviews and public appearances that drew renewed attention in recent months, Ben opened up about a physical struggle that ran quietly alongside his career for far longer than viewers realized. A serious knee injury, one that required significant surgery and an extended period of rehabilitation, left him managing significant pain and uncertainty about his professional future at a time when, from the outside, everything looked completely normal. He was showing up. He was performing. He was, by all visible measures, absolutely fine. Except he wasn't. The revelation landed differently for people who had been watching him throughout that period. There is something uniquely disorienting about learning that a presenter you invite into your home every morning was quietly navigating something serious while maintaining a front of complete composure. It reframes those broadcasts in retrospect, the early starts, the long studio days, the physical demands of a live show, and adds a dimension to his professionalism that simply wasn't visible at the time. Those close to the production have described Ben as someone who does not easily show vulnerability, not out of arrogance, but out of a deep sense of responsibility to the program and to the people watching it. That instinct, admirable as it is, meant that very few people inside ITV fully understood the extent of what he was managing day to day. Even colleagues who worked alongside him regularly were largely unaware of how much he was quietly pushing through. His recovery, by his own account, was not straightforward. Rehabilitation from the kind of surgery he underwent demands patience that does not come naturally to someone accustomed to a fast-paced, high-output career. There were setbacks. There were moments of genuine doubt about timelines and outcomes. And through most of it, the cameras kept rolling, and the morning show kept going, with viewers none the wiser. What makes this story resonate beyond the usual celebrity health disclosure is what it reflects about the nature of live television more broadly. Presenters like Ben occupy an unusual space. They are public figures expected to be consistently present, consistently engaging, and consistently unrattled, regardless of what is happening in their personal lives. The performance of normality is, in its own quiet way, one of the most demanding parts of the job. Since details of his experience became more widely known, the response from viewers has been notably warm. There is a genuine affection for Ben Shephard that has built over many years, and for many people, learning about this hidden chapter has only deepened that connection. Not because it makes him seem fragile, but because it makes him seem real in a way that polished television rarely allows for. For Good Morning Britain as a program, moments like these serve a particular function. They remind audiences that behind the format and the running order and the breaking news ticker, there are actual people. People managing actual lives, actual challenges, and actual recoveries, all while the studio lights stay on. Ben Shephard's journey through this period says something worth sitting with. Not every struggle announces itself. Not every difficulty is visible. And sometimes the person who looks most composed is the one carrying the most. If this story gave you a different perspective on someone you thought you already knew, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Like the video if it caught you off guard, and subscribe for more in-depth coverage of the personalities and stories behind British television.